I don't know. I'm going to try it. I'm trying to see like exactly how this is going to work. Because this is kind of new to me. So yeah, I'm doing something new this week or this Sunday. I'm trying to go through some of the top stories of the previous week or the past week and talk about them with you guys. See what you have to say about these various stories that we're going to talk about. There are lots of stuff from the previous week that I want to talk about. As you can see, I have quite a few tabs open here. And actually, I want to start, maybe pulling in some interesting stories from other sites as well, maybe. I don't know. How do you guys feel about that? You let me know. But this is like a living, ongoing project. It can change at any time. So, just give me feedback in the comments. But first and foremost, I want to talk about this Google Chrome perhaps making its way to iOS. I would be extremely ecstatic if this happened because Google Chrome is the best browser. Anyone that denies that is just biased. I mean, it syncs all your extensions. It's going to start syncing all your tabs. It syncs all your bookmarks. It's connected to all your Google accounts. It just makes a lot of sense to use Google Chrome. It's also very user-friendly. It has the Omni bar at the top. See, I'm using Safari now. I use Safari for this, oddly enough, because it's just separate from all my Google Chrome customization. This is sort of like a stock browser that I can kind of show on camera. I don't have to worry about, passwords and stuff popping up and all that personal information. So I'm using Safari for this, but normally I'm a Google Chrome user. I'm a big Google Chrome fan. Now, some people are saying, well, is it really smart because, they can't take advantage of all the optimizations that they would get? There's some restrictions, in other words, for third-party browsers. You can't use the enhanced JavaScript engine, etc. So it's not going to be as snappy as Safari, perhaps, but maybe the options that Google Chrome brings to the table, maybe that will outweigh some of the lack of speed, I guess you could say, from the JavaScript engine, the Nitro engine. I don't know. You guys tell me. I mean, what do you guys think? Do you think you would use Google Chrome if it came to iOS? I know Gmail is a terrible app. That's a terrible app. I don't really know any other Google app that I actually use on my iOS devices. I don't think I use any, actually. So this would probably be the first one. So here's hoping that Google Chrome, I can't say that right, Google Chrome makes its way to iOS. I don't know. I'm interested. I'm really interested to hear what you guys think about that. Do you even care about this, or do you use some other third-party browser? I just want the syncing with my bookmarks. That's the best thing that I could get out of this, and maybe even tabs as well would be nice. I would appreciate that. Moving on, though, Apple looking to bring Watch ESPN app to Apple TV. I know a lot of sports fans are out there, but I don't think you guys are much, that big of a sports fan. Are you guys big sports fans? I know I had my how to watch ESPN 3 tutorial sometime back. I don't think it was that popular. I don't think you guys really cared about ESPN. So, personally, I would love this, but unfortunately, oops. Okay, well, it looks like that's actually not happening. I guess I should read our updates. Apple and Disney are not in talks at the moment. Well, if it did happen, I would be happy, but that's even beside the point because I still can't use the Watch ESPN app on my iPad or my iPhone because I don't have a cable service that supports it currently. My current cable service does not work with Watch ESPN, so that's kind of weak, but anyway. 4-inch iPhone. Yes, it's happening. I mean, I think where there's smoke, there's fire. I mean, everyone has come out and said pretty much that this is happening. I don't know how. I'm excited about it. At first, I was going to say it's not that big deal. I don't know how much of an impact that's going to have, but it's going to have a huge impact. People are going to love that extra, half an inch of real estate. I think it will be beneficial. I saw some of the mock-ups how your apps could benefit from the extra real estate on screen. I think it does make a significant difference. Going back and thinking about that, looking at those mock-ups, I didn't think it was a big deal at first, but after seeing some of those mock-ups, I think it will be a big deal. I don't necessarily want like a longer iPhone, but that extra bit of space could come in handy. Could make some apps a little more user-friendly. Can fit a few more items on screen at the same time. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I know you guys are definitely looking forward to a change. You just want to change, don't you? I mean, the iPhone has been the same pretty much since the beginning. Of course, the casing has changed a bit, but as far as screen size and the look, it's pretty much the same thing since 2007. So I know you guys are looking forward to a change, aren't you? Apple and Samsung now represent nearly half of all smartphones, so globally, not really surprising considering those are the only two smartphones, in my opinion, that are worth anything. I mean, all the other smartphones are terrible. I'm not a big Galaxy, fan, but I could see why that would be the next best thing. Verizon to end grandfathered unlimited data plans and LTE switch. Not surprising. Of course, the carriers, they're all about the bottom line. They don't care about the user experience as much as Apple does. They're all about pleasing their shareholders. And that's pretty much it. I mean, they don't care. They're going to nickel and dime you as much as possible. And even though these so-called shared data plans look good, for the average consumer, I guess those consumers that don't consume a lot of data, if you're just browsing the web casually here and there, your family does the same thing, then this is going to be a good change for you. It's probably going to save you a few bucks here, but for us, those of us who actually use our data, I mean, this is something we do for a living. I think it's not going to be a good thing, obviously. It's not going to be a good thing. I'd see it been a little more restrictive, actually. But again, not surprising at all considering who we were talking about. And that goes for all three carriers, all three major carriers, T-Mobile included. I mean, all of them are all about the bottom line. They don't really care about the customer at all. Switchy adds improvements to the iPhone app switcher. Let's see this thing here. Switchy. This was when is Brett Caswell? Oh, looks like my browser locked up. See, that's why I don't use Safari. That right there. If you were wondering why I don't use Safari, there it is. Okay. Brent Caswell. This is Switchy. Come on, advertisement. Okay, so this is like the his mock-up, Brent Caswell's mock-up. It was made into an actual jailbreak tweak called Switchy, and it was okay. I mean, it wasn't anything to write home about. I'm not going to be using this thing. I'm going to tell you that right now. I mean, it's all right, but it doesn't quite live up to the mock-up that he made initially. His mock-up actually had like a spotlight search, had Pandora button support built in, it had toggles. Yeah, I'm not really feeling this one that much, but especially for $1, I think this thing should be free, but it's just my opinion. I don't know. As you see here, I'm not convinced that Switchy is worth $1 at this point, but you be the judge. So what do you guys think? Best Buy offering the iPhone 4 for $50. Don't do it. I mean, really? Who would want an iPhone 4 now when you have the 4S currently and the new iPhone is right around the corner? Why would you get locked in a contract? No matter if they gave it away for free. If they paid you $50 to take it, you shouldn't take it. How to regain your iOS device's stock home screen layout. I actually was surprised at how well this post did, how many people really appreciated this. I thought I was going to get bashed, like, oh, you already... I mean, obviously everybody knows this, but you guys were pretty gracious in your response. Appreciate that. I mean, a lot of people apparently didn't know this was possible or didn't know this was an option. But anyway, what it basically is you can reset your home screen layout by going to reset, and then you should see where it says reset home screen layout, and that'll just put your device back to how it was, at the start. It organizes all your apps, puts your apps in alphabetical order after the first page or whatnot, and it's simple as that. I like it. Okay, the iOS 5.1.1 Untethered jailbreak now supports iPod 3G and the iPhone 3GS. Yes, so every device is now supported except for the Apple TV 3. Good news. Sonic the Hedgehog 4. Let me say that again. Sonic the Hedgehog 4 Episode 2 hits the App Store. I bought this app. I don't like it. I don't like the control scheme. I never actually bought Episode 1. I got kind of caught in the, instant purchase, or the, what do they call it? What do they call it when you buy something immediately? I can't think of the term. It's impulse buy. Yeah, I got caught up in an impulse buy because, of course, I loved Sonic growing up. So I bought this, and needless to say, I uninstalled it. I just wasn't feeling it. I don't like the control. I hate on-screen joysticks. That's just stupid because you're taking up half the screen with your fingers. You can't see what's going on. It just doesn't make any sense. Apple, please release hardware buttons. Please. Apple board member says Steve Jobs wanted to design an iCar. An iCar. Seriously. Next, you're going to tell me Steve Jobs wanted to design. Just take I and put it in front of anything you can think. Let me find what's on my desk right now. A watch. Okay, no. He probably did want to do that. An iWatch. iCup. Here's a cup of water that I'm drinking. Steve Jobs said before he died he wanted to design an iCup. Or iPen. No, he probably did want to do that. Or iCamera lens. Or iLamp. I mean, come on, seriously? How many of these stories are going to come out? I mean, it's like every week. Before he died, Steve Jobs wanted to design this or design that. Just let the man, just let his legacy just live as it is. Stop trying to, I don't know. It's just kind of annoying. Every few days, it's like something new Steve wanted to design. An eye cough drop. He wanted to design the ultimate cough drop. I don't know. Samsung reports 9 million Galaxy S3 pre-orders worldwide. That is an ugly phone. I don't care what you say. That thing is hideous. But it is the next best thing. I mean, there's no denying that. The Samsung has, they've done really well. There's no denying that. Samsung they're on top of their game, man. They are on top of their game. Their marketing is good. Their marketing is good. Okay, Swipe Safari brings OS X Lion-inspired functionality to mobile Safari. Swipe Safari is the jailbreak tweak that allows you to do some swiping, multi-touch gestures with the Safari browser. Sort of like full screen for Safari. Actually, a lot like full screen for Safari. But it does some things differently. It has a little different look. You may actually appreciate the look of this one when compared to full screen for Safari. I think this is a cleaner interface. However, it's not nearly as stable thus far because it's new and it's also more expensive in the long run. I know that it's on sale for $1.50, but so is full screen for Safari. It's actually $1.49, so it saves you a penny. So I don't know. Check them both out. Tell me what you think. Reveal is a new tweak that should be available hopefully today on the Cydia store. Actually, it might be available now. I need to check my Twitter mentions. But this is a new tweak from my friend Joshua Tucker. I think he still works at Engadget, I think. But he creates all these concept videos and these concept, Photoshops that are just extremely impressive. And he's been doing this for a while. And then eventually he gets to the point where he actually makes the concept a reality. As you can see, this one is one of them. Reveal actually shows you your entire notification. You can tap to expand the full table on your lock screen. You have the little scrolling on the banner notifications. It's an awesome looking tweak. So that should be available soon. Hopefully I'll have a full review of that today if I can manage to grab it today. Okay, the iOS 5.1.1 untethered jailbreak release is just days away, folks. This week you will be able to jailbreak your iOS 5.1.1 installation, your new iPad, your iPhone 4S. I'm pretty sure we're going to see that this week. In fact, it could be within the next couple of days. Yep, next couple of days. The wait will be over. We'll be able to jailbreak our iPad 3s. Please save your SHSH blobs. Don't forget to do that. I'm looking forward to it. Again, all devices supported that can run iOS 5.1.1 except for the Apple TV 3. And hopefully that'll come eventually as well. All right, here it is. Upcoming jailbreak tweak allows you to fold your lock screen. This was another concept video by an Anton Kudin. I hope I'm really not just tearing his name up. Anton Kudin. He's a Russian freelance designer. He had a dribble concept, and this is what came about. Unfold is a jailbreak tweak that allows you to actually fold to unlock, which is really cool. I really like that. So check that one out. It should be available soon on Cydia for free, actually. And last but not least, the new iOS 5.1 untethered jailbreak tool will be called, drumroll please, Absinthe 2.0. Of course, this isn't in stone or anything, but I spoke with some of the folks close to Pod2G ex-folks, and he pretty much confirmed that the new Absinthe 2.0 release candidate 1 is in the works. He's currently testing it with various devices, and he's found some success with those tests. So I think we'll see Absinthe 2.0. That will be the official name of the upcoming jailbreak tool for iOS 5.1.1. Are you excited, folks? I hope so. Let me know what you guys think. And that is all that I want to talk about today. Again, this is just a bonus video for you guys. You may not like this, actually. You may think this is just terrible and I'm wasting a lot of your time, but you tell me. You tell me. All right, folks. Let me know what you think in the comments section. This is Jeff with iDownload Blog.